everyone, Flower Fairy here, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's reading, we're going to be looking at what lessons your soul is learning this lifetime. And I'm really excited to do this reading for you guys today because I have a new tarot deck right here. It's the Hocus Pocus Tarot, and it's actually based on the 1993 Disney film called Hocus Pocus. I'm sure many of you have seen it. If you haven't, I highly recommend it, as it's a great movie for this time of year. So I'm really excited to use that with you guys here today. And as you know, this is a pick a card reading. So I've laid out 3 separate piles of cards here. And in pile number 1, we have the Green Witch Tarot with this green calcite crystal. I'll hold it up here for you. In pile number 2, we have the Victorian Fairy Tarot with this orange calcite crystal. And then in pile number 3, we have the Hocus Pocus Tarot with this lovely amethyst crystal. So take a minute and look at the piles and decide which one you are most drawn to. And then you can scroll down to the description box below where I have timestamps listed for each pile. And you can then click on the timestamp and you will be directly forwarded to your reading. So let's get started. Before actually I get started, I'm going to just clear the energies here. Okay. Hi, pile number 1. So you chose the Green Witch Tarot with this lovely green calcite crystal here. I'm going to place that right here. And I'm going to take a look at your tarot cards to see what information we can get here about the lessons your soul is learning. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number 1 soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is their soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons are they learning? Okay, so the first card we have here is the Seed. We also have the 9 of Thames, which is the 9 of Swords in reverse. So what lessons is pile number 1 soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile number 1's soul learning? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the King of Wands here, and we have the 10 of Chalices, which is the 10 of Cups card. Okay, so I see here with the Sea card that one of the lessons that your soul is learning this lifetime, pile number one, is about balance. It's about finding a balance in your life. And this could be a balance between your career and your home life. It could be a balance in terms of sort of resting and then having fun, and or between resting and working. But there's some type of balance that your soul is needing this lifetime. So one of the lessons that you're learning is how to find this balance and how to achieve this balance in your life. So I think your soul, like I said, is really yearning and searching for balance in this lifetime. So that's one of the lessons here. And then with the Nine of Atames, or the Nine of Swords card in reverse here, I see that another lesson you're learning is how to overcome hardship. So if this card was upright, you know, it would mean that there's a hardship in your life. But since it's reversed, it's talking about how you can recover and overcome hardship. So there may have been a hardship in your past. This could be within this lifetime, or it could be in a prior lifetime. But there's just a sense of learning how to deal with and overcome hardship. And I think your soul is really searching for a way to comfort itself, a way to learn from hardship, grow from hardship, and really overcome any problem or difficulty that you have in your lifetime. So that's one of your lessons that you're learning this lifetime, pile number one. And then with the King of Wands card here, I see that another lesson that you're learning is about taking action towards your goals, really being bold and resolute and really forceful about achieving what you want to in this lifetime. So one of the lessons you're learning is how to take control of your dreams, really, and how to really make them happen. You know, the King of Wands is a very strong and powerful and active person. You know, they really go after, like I said, what they want, and they really fight for what they want. And so I think your soul this lifetime is learning about how to achieve your dreams and go after what you want and really do it in a powerful and forceful way. So that's really beautiful, pile number one. And then with the Ten of Chalices card here, which is also the Ten of Cups card, I think your soul is also learning about love and how to find fulfillment in a relationship with another person. The Ten of Cups is really an excess of happiness and an excess of joy within a relationship, within a loving relationship. So your soul is learning how to enjoy that completion, that feeling of someone completing you, and that feeling of finding that person and really being happy and joyful with that person. And it's really about, you know, sort of finding your soulmate and your soul feeling complete within a partnership. So that's really wonderful as well, pile number one, and just a really beautiful energy to have here. So that's what I'm getting for your tarot. Now I'm going to take a look at some oracle cards here for you, pile number one, to get some more information here. So what lessons is pile number one's soul learning this lifetime? Spirit, what lessons is pile number one's What lessons is pile number 1 soul learning spirit? Okay, so we have this card here, and it says Euphoria. And it says, Euphoria is a cosmic connection to the magic within and around you. So this card really goes beautifully with this 10 of Chalices card here, because it's talking about a sense of happiness and euphoria here. And so, like I said before, one of the lessons your soul is learning is how to enjoy and appreciate love in your life, and how to feel that euphoric feeling, that euphoric sense when you are in love and when you have a relationship and when you're in partnership with somebody. And that also means being connected to yourself as well, and the magic that's inside of you and all around you. And this card is really beautiful. As you can see, there's just a number of hearts all around her, and they're just surrounding her, and she's just in this blissful state of euphoria. And so your soul is really, I think, yearning for that and really looking to find that sense of euphoria and that sense of happiness. And so that's one of the lessons that you're learning this lifetime. So I'm going to look at another deck here for you. So what lessons is pile number 1's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile number 1's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons? Okay, so we have this card here, and it says, cast a circle. Healthy boundaries are crucial for growth. So another one of the lessons that you're learning, pile number 1, is how to set boundaries in your life. And this can mean boundaries in terms of work, career, your home life, your relationships, your finances, basically anything that affects you in your life. And it's about really protecting those boundaries and really setting those boundaries so that you can move forward and you can grow. And you know, one of the lessons that your soul is learning is how to set these boundaries in this lifetime. How to realize what your boundaries are and what is a healthy boundary for you, and how to set it, and how to abide by it, how to, you know, enforce that boundary. And so it's a really beautiful lesson because, you know, in life, you know, sometimes we don't set boundaries, and we end up, you know, people pleasing and doing things that are helpful and you know, good for others, but not necessarily great for ourselves. You know, if we don't set the correct boundaries that we need for our growth, for our soul's growth. So it's a really beautiful card to receive here, pile number 1. So I'm going to take a look at another deck for you here. So what lessons is pile number 1 soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile number 1 learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile number 1 learning this lifetime, Spirit? Thank you. So we have this card here, and it says, pose brave flight. You will not let fear stop you this time. So another lesson I think that your soul is learning, pile number one, is how to get over your fears. I think, in a past lifetime, you may have had a goal, had a dream, had something that you wanted to achieve, but fear sort of stopped you from achieving that, from making that happen. And this card really goes along with the King of Wands card here beautifully, because it talks about, not letting fear stop you and really going after, like I said, what you want. And that's really what the King of Wands energy is all about, is he doesn't let anything stop him. He doesn't let problems stop him. He doesn't let challenges stop him. He doesn't let fear stop him. He just goes for it, and that's exactly what this card is talking about, is, being brave and not letting fear stop you in terms of your desires and your goals. And so that's a really beautiful energy and card to get here as well, pile number one. So I'm going to take one more card here for you. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number one's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile number one's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? Thank you. So we have this card here, and it says, lighten your load. So I think another lesson that you're learning here, pile number one, this lifetime, is how to, like this card says, lighten your load and sort of take some of the pressure off yourself. And it really goes along with this card right here, because we talked about balance, and we talked about setting boundaries and finding this balance in your life. And part of that is lightening your load. Part of that is not taking on too much and really remembering to find the balance in your life, to do things in moderation, and to not burden yourself too much. And so that's really one of the lessons your soul is learning. It's about finding balance, setting boundaries, and really lightening your load. And that's really important for you here, pile number one. So now I'm just going to get a rune here for you, pile number one, just to wrap up this reading here. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number one's soul learning this lifetime? Okay. What lessons is pile number one's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? Okay, so we have this rune right here, and this rune represents Manaz, and the Manaz rune talks about a few things. It talks about intelligence. So I see here that you are a very intelligent person, and your soul is learning a lesson about intelligence this lifetime, about creativity, about skills and abilities, using your skills and abilities to the best of your ability in order to achieve your dreams, in order to achieve your goals. And it goes along great with this King of Wands card here, because the King of Wands is someone who's very skilled, who's very able to do many different things well, you know, or sometimes just one thing really well. But, you know, they just are very skillful and very competent people. And so I think your soul this lifetime is learning about how to use your intelligence and your abilities to the best of your ability, to really be the best person that you can be this lifetime. So that's really wonderful, pile number one. And I think I'm going to leave it there. So I hope you enjoyed your reading today. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you'll always be informed when I upload a new video. And I hope you have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye. Pile number two. So you chose the Victorian Fairy Tarot with this orange calcite crystal. I'm gonna hold it up here for you. It's a beautiful crystal. And I'm gonna place it right here. And I'm going to first take a look at your tarot cards here to ask Spirit what lessons your soul is learning this lifetime. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number two's soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is their soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is their soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? Okay, so we have the Three of Autumn card here. What lessons is pile number two soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile two soul learning this lifetime? Okay. We also have the King of Spring. What lessons is pile two soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is their soul learning? Okay, we have the Two of Spring. What lessons is pile two soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons? Okay. And we have the Herald of Summer card here. Okay, so starting off with the Three of Autumn card here, that's also the Three of Pentacles card in traditional tarot. So I see that one of the lessons your soul is learning this lifetime, pile number 2, is about being very skilled at what you do. There's a sense here of really being a master or an expert at something in your life. So your soul this lifetime is really learning how to do that, how to become very skilled at something. This could be a career that you have. This could be a hobby that you have. It's usually something that involves money, though. So it's most of the time it's like a career or a trade that you have, but it doesn't have to be. But your soul is really learning how to achieve that this lifetime and how to really enjoy that, that success and that ability to just really be very good at something. And, I think that being very good at something really brings your soul a lot of joy and a lot of happiness. And so that's one of the lessons that your soul is learning here. And then with the King of Spring card, that's also the King of Wands card in traditional tarot. And with this card, I see that you're also learning how to be very active and motivated in this lifetime towards achieving something. So it goes really well with this card right here, because the King of Wands card is all about action, taking action towards your dreams, taking action towards your goals, and really doing it in a powerful, active way. So, I see one of the lessons your soul is learning is how to go after what you want and how to achieve your dreams, how to become a master at something, become very skilled at something. And so that's one of the things that you're learning this lifetime, is how to really get in that power and that energy of achievement and of being very motivated and very determined in terms of achieving something. So that's beautiful, pile number 2. And then with the Two of Spring card, that's also the Two of Wands card. And with that card, I see, another lesson you're learning is about being resolute and being bold about achievement in your life. So really going after, like I said, deciding that this is what you want to do, and doing it, going after it, achieving it. So these cards here really actually just all sort of mesh together, because it's all talking about how this lifetime, you're really going after your dreams. You're not letting things stop you. You're not letting things get in the way. You're really just going after what you want this lifetime. And I think it's going to bring your soul a lot of peace, a lot of joy, a lot of happiness, and a lot of sense of completion and power and control. And, I think that's a wonderful, beautiful energy to have, pile number 2. And then with the Herald of Summer card, that's the Page of Cups card. And the Page of Cups is all about sort of being very reliable and being a good partner to someone. So I think another lesson your soul is learning is how to be a wonderful companion to somebody. This can be a romantic relationship. It usually is, but it doesn't have to be. It can also be a friendship. But it's about being responsible and being reliable to others in your life, and being open in terms of love, being giving, being compassionate, being empathetic, you know, all those things that go along with being a good partner or a good friend to somebody. And that's something that your soul is, I think, striving for and learning about this lifetime. So that's really beautiful as well, pile number 2. So now I'm going to get some oracle cards here for you to get some more information for you about lessons that your soul is learning. Okay, so we have the courage card here, and it says, courage is the strength to stand up when it's easier to fall down. And that's a beautiful card, pile number 2. And so I think it actually goes along really well with these cards up here, because, you know, like I said before, one of the lessons you're learning is how to go after what you want, how to be bold about it, and how to be courageous about it, how to not let anything stop you, you know, not let fear stop you, not let obstacles stop you, you know, not let people stop you, you know, but just really having the courage and the faith to reach your goals and go after what you want in this lifetime. So that's really important here as well, pile number 2. So what lessons is pile number 2's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is pile 2's soul learning? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the Sekhmet card here, and it says courage, truth, shadow work. And that's amazing, pile number 2, because we were just talking here about courage and how your soul is learning to be more courageous this lifetime. And that's exactly what this card is confirming here, is that, you know, you are finding the courage this lifetime to do what you want, to go after what you want. And, you know, that involves being true to yourself, being true to other people, finding your inner truth, and also, you know, maybe doing some shadow work to figure out, you know, what may have stopped you in the past from doing what you want, from achieving some goal or some project or some dream that you have, you know. So you're really taking a look at maybe what you didn't do in the past and what you need to do this lifetime to really, you know, achieve your dreams and to find that happiness, to find that completion. And so that's really wonderful, pile number 2. So let's get some more information here. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number 2's soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is their soul learning this lifetime? What lessons are they learning, Spirit? Thank you. So we have this card here, and it says, the butterfly ferrets, I am reborn. And that's a beautiful card to receive here, pile number 2. And it says, it's telling me that, you know, one of the lessons your soul is learning is about this rebirth that you're going through this lifetime. It's sort of a new opportunity, a new chance for you to achieve what you want, you know, to go after your dreams like we talked about, to be courageous, you know, to not let anything stop you. And, you know, this card is really saying this is your chance, you know, this is your rebirth, this is your opportunity to do that. And so, you know, I think your soul is learning that this is your opportunity, this is your chance to really go for it this time. And so that's just a beautiful energy and card to have here, pile number 2. So let me get one more card here for you. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number 2's soul learning this lifetime? What What lessons is their soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. So we have the card of compassion here. So I see that another lesson that you're learning here, pile number 2, is about compassion. And this can mean compassion for other people, and it can also mean compassion for yourself. So I think your soul is learning, how to show compassion towards others this lifetime, as well as yourself, to recognize when maybe you've taken on too much, maybe you're working too hard, maybe you're not, taking care of yourself enough, or taking care of others enough, and how to really, listen to others and, feel that sense of compassion and that sense of love and care for others. So that's really a beautiful lesson as well, pile number 2. So now I'm going to just draw a rune here for you to sort of wrap up your reading here, pile number 2. So let me get a rune here for you. Okay, so we have this rune right here, and this rune represents a ruse. And a ruse talks about, again, action and courage and wisdom. So it actually goes amazingly well with the rest of your reading here, because I was talking before about you taking action this lifetime and you being courageous this lifetime. And that's exactly what this rune represents. So it really just sort of reinforces all the lessons that I was speaking about here. And, just sort of confirms to me that the main lessons I think you're learning this lifetime, pile number 2, is how to take action towards what you want and how to be courageous about it, how to not let anything stop you. And that's really just the key to your reading here, pile number 2. So I'm going to leave it there. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, so that you'll always be notified when I upload a new video. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day, and I'll see you next time. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. So you chose the Hocus Pocus Tarot with this lovely amethyst crystal. I'm going to place it right here. And I'm going to start by looking at your tarot cards here to find out what lessons your soul is learning this lifetime. So Spirit, what messages is pile number 3's soul learning this lifetime? What messages is their soul learning this lifetime, pile 3? What messages is pile 3's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What messages? Okay, so we have the Page of Potions card here. We also have the Knight of Potions card. What lessons is pile number 3's soul learning this lifetime? Spirit. What messages? Thank you, Spirit. We have the Hierophant card here. What messages is pile 3's soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? Thank you, Spirit. And we also have the 7 of Potions card here. So, starting out with the Page of Potions card, that is the Page of Wands card in traditional tarot. And the Page of Wands card is all about ambition. So I think one of the lessons your soul is learning this lifetime, pile number 3, is how to be very ambitious about what you want and what you desire in this lifetime. And that can be in regards to a career, that can be in regards to money or finances, that can be in regards to love, relationships, friendships, really anything that your soul is desiring this lifetime. And you're learning how to be very determined and very resolute about going after what you want. And you know, the Page of Wands is just a very ambitious energy. And so I think that's one of the lessons that you're learning here, is about how to be ambitious and to really go after what you want this lifetime, pile number 3. And then with the Knight of Potions card here, that's the Knight of Wands card. And the Knight of Wands is someone that takes action, sometimes without always thinking things through, you know, very much. They're sort of impulsive, and, you know, they take action very quickly. And so I think your soul is also learning about how to take action towards what you want, and really not letting other things stop you, not letting people stop you, not letting obstacles, challenges, things like that stop you from getting what you want this lifetime. And it goes along really well with this card here, because, you know, in order to take action, you have to have ambition. You have to have the desire, the will to take action, and the ability to. So these cards really go very well here together, pile number 3. And then with the Hierophant card here, the Hierophant card is all about tradition and structure and institution. And, you know, I think your soul is learning about how to I think your soul is yearning or wanting structure, how to find structure in your life. That's one of the lessons here. You know, whether that structure means a marriage, you know, a serious commitment, or whether it means working for some type of, you know, institution, large institution. It can deal with, you know, being in a structured state, you know. So I think, you know, your soul is yearning or wanting this structure, and is searching for that structure, searching for that. Like I said, it can mean, you know, commitment, some type of formal ceremony or formal commitment like marriage, you know. But your soul, I think, is just learning the lesson about how to be in that structured environment, in that structured situation, and really, you know, desiring that right now in this lifetime. So that's really beautiful as well, pile number 3. And then with the Seven of Potions card, that represents the Seven of Wands card in traditional tarot. And the Seven of Wands card is all about sort of obstacles and confrontation. There could be competition, that you're dealing with. So I think your soul is really learning about how to deal with competition, how to overcome obstacles, and how to sort of come out on top, and really learn how to manage competition and how to make yourself stand out from the competition and really gain the advantage in the situation that you may be in. So it's a really beautiful card to receive, pile number 3. And I think it's one of, the lessons that your soul is learning this lifetime. So now I'm going to get some oracle cards here for you to get some more information. So Spirit, what lessons is pile 3's soul learning? Thank you. So we have this card here, and it says meditation. Meditation will transport you to a place of bliss at any desired time of the day. So I think one of the lessons your soul is also learning this lifetime, pile 3, is about how to meditate and how to really use that time to go to another place, to sort of get away from whatever you're dealing with, whatever you're living with, and really go to a place of peace and a place of bliss and a place of stillness. And I think it's really important for you to take that time every day or every week to just sit in a room, by yourself, and really go into that meditative state where you can just let the rest of the world go and you can really just focus on you and focus on what you want and how you can get where you want to be in this lifetime. So that's a really beautiful lesson, pile number 3. So let me get some more information here. So Spirit, what lessons is pile number 3 soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is pile 3 soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is pile 3 soul learning this lifetime, Spirit? What lessons is their soul learning? Thank you, Spirit. So we have this card right here, and it says Isis, cast spells, protect, heal. So I think another lesson that your soul is learning here, pile number 3, is about how to protect your soul and how to protect yourself from negative energy, from possibly others around you that may be giving off negative energy, and also how to heal yourself, how to heal your soul. And so, there may have been wounds that you had either in this lifetime or a past lifetime, but I think this lifetime your soul is learning how to heal yourself, how to overcome hurts and wounds that you may have experienced, and how to really heal from that. And so that's a beautiful card and a beautiful energy to have here, pile number 3. So let me get another card here for you. So Spirit, what lessons is pile 3's soul? Thank you, Spirit. So we have this card here, and it says, little brother, little sister, siblings, younger friends, responsibility. So I think another lesson that your soul is learning this lifetime, pile 3, is about how to be a good sibling or a good mentor or guide to somebody in your life. You know, this could be a younger brother or a younger sister. It could be just somebody younger around you in your life. But, you know, your soul is learning how to be a guide to this person, how to be responsible to this person and for this person. And, you know, to really maybe teach them and guide them and, you know, just be there for them, be a friend to them, be, you know, a guide to them. And, you know, your soul is I think finding a lot of fulfillment in that connection, in that relationship, and really wanting that. So that's also a beautiful energy here, pile number 3. So I'm going to get one more card here for you. So Spirit, what lessons is pile 3 soul learning this lifetime? What lessons is pile? Okay. So we have this card here, and it says confidence. And that card goes along really well with what I was speaking about before with these wands cards here, pile 3, because I think your soul is learning how to be more confident this lifetime, how to believe in yourself, believe in your abilities, and not let anything stop you. You know, really going after what you want in life and what you desire, and not letting anything get in your way or stop you. And so that's a really beautiful card to receive as well, pile number 3. And I think I'm going to leave it there for today. So I hope you enjoyed your reading. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up down below. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in the next reading. Bye.